Hello, 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 everybody. Once again, it's me, as always, Josh the funkdoc, and I have a two-player game on France against amitss1. Amitss comes out with a bid of 6 for the 4 plant, and as always, I will pass on this and take the 3. There's very few scenarios where I could ever imagine myself paying more than $5 for the 4 plant in two-player. Reason is, its turn order advantage completely disappears with only 2 players in the game. So this is a, fairly cheap map for building in France, having both blue and purple in the game. These are like the 2 cheapest regions. There's also aqua, which is not in the game here, though, but it's pretty good. I think the play for me here is just single build Paris. That's just the center of the entire map. That's clearly the choice. You can expand, like, multiple different ways from it. Now, amitss in this situation, you would definitely want to build one in Paris as well. Question is where you go after that. Ruin is reasonable. Oh, amitss triple builds, I see. Okay. Well, I'm definitely building Orleans next, for sure. That's what's going to get me to the most stuff here. Definitely. Anyway, 29 will go under the deck. It's kind of a big deal for 2-player. 29 is much more of a viable endgame plant in 2-player compared to the larger games. amitss buys the 8. Like, he could actually power all 3 of his cities this turn with it, but the problem is just making coal so costly. So I'm clearly going to pass and take the 5 as usual, buy my 4 coal and 2 oil, and we build Orleans now. I still want to buy the max coal because it's going to make things a lot more expensive for my opponent. Like, clearly they have incentive to buy as much coal as they can because they know they're going to be at the top. 28 coming into the game, that could potentially make the 11 less valuable than usual. Here's the problem. amitss doesn't really have a good set of plants to power 3 cities. But he does the right thing and passes to give me the 40. Absolutely the correct play. You still do not want to give up the 11 at cost with how cheap uranium is in France. So yeah, buy the 10. That's a no-brainer. And I think once again here, I'm actually going to stay low in the turn order. Yeah, I'm just going to stay low. I'm not going to build this turn because I don't really have much of an incentive to build. Like, I should be able to get a decent chunk of brown, the brown region up here, since I doubt, amitss is not going to be able to block both of these. Amiens and Reims, these will both give me a decent portion of brown. And I will definitely not build. This means I get to stay below in the turn order for another turn. Yep, see, I get Amiens there. Reims arguably is better because you're getting... Okay, they actually do block both. All right. Ooh, I don't like the overbuild from him because it means I'm going to get to stay below him in the turn order for a long time now. 39 was drawn and went under the deck. I didn't even see 39, and there's 24 as well. So we are obviously going to bid on this now. $11's a much better fit for me than 15. 15 is a better plant for amitss. I'll pay 20 for this, for sure. Now, amitss has a problem again because, there's just, like, 15 would seem to be the best plant here, but it's all coal. That's the problem. Ooh, I can build to 4 this turn. Oh, baby. What I'll do is this. And I have enough money to store 1 oil in addition to my uranium. So that's the play here. I built to 4 this turn, and then next turn I can start taking advantage of the cheap oil. $25 and $31 were drawn, so we're getting a bunch of coal into the market, although $31 will go under the deck now. All right. So, I mean, amitss has done pretty well in the building to block my stuff. The problem is they just have so much worse plants than me. 30 went out, 23 in. And now I pass. I think. Yeah. I can actually build to 6 this turn with all the shit I have now. Alright. Right? Because let's see. I can build... Ooh, here's what I want to build. Oh, I know what I want to build now. Cayenne and Le Havre. Because that'll get me to the rest of this purple stuff so that amitss will be blocked here. Which is good. That's going to, like, basically... That's going to lock up most of purple for me. I leave you 19. I have 1 oil already. Da-da-da-da. 19. Okay. I mean, you definitely want to buy 2 uranium because of amitss buying 17. That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is the play I make now. Oh, yeah. Now is where, again, we can really take advantage of the cheap oil and profitably run both 3 and 5 with oil, which is rare to see. So I am content to not buy a plant because of that fact, because now I can get the most value from the plants that I do have. All right. None of these plants are really going to add too much more for me. I mean, 23 on paper, but eh. I think I pass. amitss should probably buy an oil plant now and replace 4. I think that's what I would do if I were them. $24, I definitely disagree with that. It is an endgame plant, yes, but trash is still really expensive right now. So I'm pretty happy that he did that instead of attacking my cheap oil. That's why I bought extra oil last turn, was in case amitss decided to buy an oil plant himself. That's what I expected him to do. Oh well. So let's see what to do now. So I'm on track for 11 cities if amitss doesn't jump into any of my stuff. I don't need to buy extra anything besides the oil, right? Yeah, the oil. And I just need 3 more oil, yeah. Because amitss has to build this turn. We know amitss has to build. Yep. Build to 7, and there's 26 appearing. Okay. Alright, so 25 and 26 both on as of right now. Interesting. 35 to go under the deck. We still have some low-numbered plants here, too, though. A decent number of those. So yeah, I obviously don't build this turn. And yes, we are in fact guaranteed to get both 25 and 26. 26 obviously will be the much more desirable one in this case. 25, though, won't be a bad consolation prize. Now, though. Now is when I'll pass and take 25, though. Yeah. No reason to power plant management. Sorry. Demolish the 3. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Now I'll double buy uranium again, since it only comes back in at 1 per turn. So. Now my play, I think, is actually just built to 7. I think 37 and 46 were drawn. Yeah, I think me being guaranteed to keep the turn order advantage will benefit me here. All right. Pick up some oil to prevent 26 from getting it too cheap, I think. But I'll only build a 7 this turn. That way I can stay at the bottom. Although, if I built to 8... we definitely build that, for sure. Question is, do I get greedy and hope that amitss decides to build to 8? If I build to 8. That is the question. I'll try 8. See what happens. That'll make things a little awkward for amitss. Just a little. There we go. He does build 8. Okay, that's kind of what I was hoping for there. Yeah, okay, amitss wants to move the market now, even builds to 9. Which makes sense. Like, amitss wants to push the game to step 2 in order to improve Trash's restock rate to help out his 24. That's what he's thinking there, I think. But unfortunately, a good plant did not come this time. 8, right? Yeah. Ooh, the 20 now. The 20. Makes things a little more interesting, but yeah. I'm not really fond of 20 right now. Okay. Okay then. I mean, I clearly should buy something here. I have a lot of money to build with. Clearly, I should buy something. Problem is, I don't think 20 is that plant. I think I'd just rather go for 27 here, yeah. And I'll replace the 10, which is fine. I can build to exactly 11 cities this turn. It all works out well. 5 will be the next plane I replace, so I can't store any extra resources on it now. Yeah. Definitely buying another uranium, though. And this is where I build to 11. 16 in the game. Yeah, I'll do that. Sure. So I definitely win the builds now. I only had to take one slightly more expensive connection. 10 instead of a 9, so yeah. Easily won the builds there. Easily. Well, actually, 30 is not good right now. And I also missed 38 being drawn. 19, 20, 23, 28, 30, 32, 34, 37. Okay, so I'm up to date on plants now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I missed 46 going under the deck. So I can add that in now. Here's the deal. 20 is just not worth it to me now. 20 is just not worth it. I'll actually pass on this stuff because we're really close to set 3 right now. I'm going to try to make 27 an endgame plant here. '22 was the one that was drawn. Okay. Well, that's it then. So that's it for all the plants in the game. We know that 37 is going to go under the deck this turn. The nice thing is I expect amitss to build, so I should get bottom for step 3 auction, which is good because the plants on the board right now are not going to be great. I'll need a 6 and a 7 to complete my plan here. And I will gladly run oil on the 5 plant again. Even though it's not actually going to make me money, it will technically cost me money. It'll increase the oil cost for my opponent more. So it'll actually buying 2 oil and running the 5 plant this turn, it'll hurt my opponent more than it hurts myself. These are the kinds of plays you make in 2-player games that you wouldn't really make too often in larger games. Yeah, there's the big coal buy, as expected. All right. Okay. Okay. I think the play for me here is to just not store coal, I think. Yeah. Not buy any extra resources. Because, yeah, amitss is building. Yeah. I can build to a lot more than 14 right now. That's good news for me. Although, basically here's what happens. amitss is going to go up top, is going to be forced to buy a 6 capacity plant, and I will not bid him because I do not want to risk amitss getting a 7. Because if amitss gets a 7 plant, that'll be the only plant he needs to reach 21 capacity, the end game number. And this is going to be a problem for amitss now. Only 2 very mediocre 6 capacity plants to choose from for amitss in this situation. What he should probably do instead is buy 35, actually. If you accept... So what amitss should do is this. He should just accept, he's going to have... Yeah, there you go. That's absolutely the right play for him. Correct call for him. I need a 6 and a 7. Do not get that drop, so therefore I shall have to buy... Feel like 32 is the correct play because that's going to attack him more. And turn order won't be affected because amitss still has a higher numbered plant than me. Well, I'm only going to buy 1 uranium because we know that 11's getting replaced next turn, for sure. 40 being dropped. Not the greatest thing in the world. Alright, 1 uranium. Alright. Need to think. Need to think here. Because here's the deal. I I want to stay below amitss in the turn order. Which means... Okay. Need to think about this now. Trying to decide which place, because I'm running. I want to get full use out of 27 and 11. I could build a 16 this turn. I do not want to build a 16 this turn. I want to stay below amitss in the turn order here. What does that mean? It means I think I'm just gonna run 25. 25 instead of 10 versus 11. Let's see. So it's an extra $7 difference, yeah, and it's a lot more. It'd be a lot more expensive to run 32 than 25. Therefore, correct play. Just buy my coal now. Buy my 3 oil. Buy my This is what I do. Stay below. And now I'm just going to run 25, 27, and 11. That's what's going to make me the most money this turn. And 37. Womp womp. Again, I have to pass on whatever amitss gives here. I now have a 1 in 3 chance of getting a 7 capacity plant, which is what I need. Here's what I'll do, though. I actually do have a plan here. I have a plan, and the plan is this. The plan is as follows. If I don't get a 7-drop, I'm just going to end the game at 20. That's going to be my plan here. Do not get the 7-drop. Have to buy 40. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Can I even end the game now? Okay, let's do this. Let's do this now, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I can end the game now. It'll only leave me with $15 though, is the thing. But I do think the game's not going to favor me. Like, I feel like ending now is more favorable to me than ending in another turn. Okay. Yeah. Okay, the 7 still didn't come, so that's fine. Yeah, I think the play is I just end it now. I figured I had a big money lead. We'll see how true that is. Yes! Stores extra resources on the 20. Beautiful. That means I end the game now. I think I should win for sure here. I should be able to, because with amitss buying extra resources here, that should give me the win there. Because I was going to say, dragging out the game longer at this point would not favor me, because on the next turn, I would need to buy 1 more plant to reach 21 cities, to mean 21 capacity. I need to buy one more plant, and amitss would not have to buy one more plant. There we go. There we go, right there. All right. Yeah, I had to make that play. I think even if he didn't buy the extra coal, because coal was not that expensive, I think I still would have won, because the extra coal wasn't really that much. All right, so that's it. Thank you very much for the game, amitss, and see you later.